When public property generates revenue, the public deserves to know how much revenue. When taxpayers continue paying higher taxes, they deserve to know whether every available revenue source is being managed with accountability. That's not politics, brothers and sisters. That's just good government. And now the administration has an opportunity to answer these questions with facts, with documents, with accounting records, with transparency, because transparency doesn't weaken government. Transparency strengthens public trust. Government works best when the people know the truth.
Keep Mount Vernon honest. Keep Mount Vernon honest. The people deserve the truth. Accountability matters. That's what real leaders do.
Welcome to Keep Mount Vernon Honest, where we believe that government works best when it's transparent, accountable, and truthful. And I'm Damon K. Jones. We don't take sides. We take sides of the facts, because our job isn't to protect politicians. Our job is to protect the public and their right to know. So today, brothers and sisters, we're asking a simple question. Where is the money?
Show me the money!
After years of large events at Brush Park, Mount Vernon City Councilman André Wallace is demanding financial records, while the community activist Jesse Van Lew from Save Mount Vernon is calling for a forensic audit. Residents say that they are dealing with noise, litter, blocked driveways, public urination, and at the same time, they're paying higher taxes. And now they're even paying higher school taxes. And yet, officials continue to say that the departments don't have enough money. We're keeping Mount Vernon honest. And we're asking a question many of the taxpayers are already asking. Where is the money?
Show me the money!
Now let's begin. On June 29th, Mount Vernon City Councilman André Wallace sent a formal letter to Mayor Sean Patterson Howard. He wasn't writing for himself. He was writing on the behalf of more than a dozen residents living near Brush Park. According to Wallace, those residents have endured years of disruptions caused by parties held at the park, and the complaints includes public urination, litter throughout the neighborhood, blocked driveways, traffic congestion, extreme noise, and people dressed damn near naked. These aren't isolated complaints. According to the councilman in his letter, there are recurring problems affecting families who simply want to enjoy the neighborhood they pay taxes to live in. Wallace makes an important point in the letter. Residents pay substantial property taxes expecting the city government to protect their quality of life. When that quality of life begins to disappear, government has a responsibility to respond. Brush Park was not renovated so it could become known for parties. It was renovated for the children of Mount Vernon. Councilman Wallace reminds us that he attended the ribbon cutting ceremony when Major League Baseball and Scotts invested in rebuilding the baseball field. That was supposed to be an investment for our youth sports in Mount Vernon. But according to complaints received by Wallace, the field itself is now being damaged by those outside events. If that is true, then every taxpayer should ask, who is Brush Park serving? The children or private events? Wallace points out something else that many people may not know. Mount Vernon's Little League has already been reduced to only 3 traveling teams. That means the opportunities for young athletes in Mount Vernon are limited. The last thing our children need is to lose access to one of the city's premier baseball fields because of excessive outside use. In the congressman's letter, you get to the very important part. Where's the money?
Show me the money!
He isn't asking for rumors. He isn't asking for opinions. He's asking for records, official government records. He wants to know, how much has Brush Park generated through the rentals? Who rented the park? What is the screening process? What contracts were signed? Where was the revenue deposit? Where was the money spent? And perhaps most importantly, brothers and sisters, has any of the revenue been used to offset additional police and sanitation costs created by these events? Because if taxpayers of Mount Vernon is paying for the cleanup, paying for the police overtime, paying for the sanitation, they deserve to know exactly where the rental revenue is going. These aren't political questions. These are financial accountability questions, brothers and sisters. These questions is not hate. Councilman André Wallace is not hating. What Councilman André Wallace is doing is his job that people elected him to do. So let's not fall into the trap. Accountability of city government money must have a paper trail. There must be some accountability to it. Huh? Now this story, brothers and sisters, has taken another turn when community activist Jesse Van Lew, founder of Save Mount Vernon, addressed the issue publicly on Facebook. Van Lew asked a question that has quickly spread throughout the Mount Vernon community. If Brush Park had hosted thousands of people over the years, if event after event has been held there, rental fees have been collected, where's the money?
Show me the money!
His comments came after statements from the Recreation Commissioner indicating that the department has no money available. Van Lew says there's two things simply don't add up. If the park is generating revenue for years, why is there still no money?
Everybody, Jesse, yeah, real quick. I'm going to always say keep it real quick. Recreation Commissioner, City of Mount Vernon says they are broke. How? They've been having a major ass fest, I'll call it ass fest, in the City of Mount Vernon. Brush Park, where I used to coach and other coaches. Little League. Close to 20 teams. No longer exist. I think they have 2 traveling teams. But the main thing is, today, Mount Vernon's Recreation Commissioner said that they are broke. I don't understand that. Make that make sense. With all the thousands of people that's been coming here for the last couple of years, under her watch. And now they crying broke. Where's the money going? 2 words, forensic audit. Recreation Department needs a forensic audit. Somebody come and audit them damn books to make sure that ain't nobody stealing. Make sure they don't say mismanagement, because to me, mismanagement equals stealing. That's just a better word to use. Anyway, everybody, great day. Here we go. They want people to donate, fundraisers and all that stuff. Here we go. When they taxed y'all twice already, and the school just taxed y'all. And now they broke. Make that make sense, right? Ask the questions that need to be asked. I know people going to City Hall, City Council meetings. I'm just saying, I can't see how they'll stand in front of the podium now saying that they are broke. Well, damn it, somebody's stealing. Peace.
Van Lew also raised another issue. He says Mount Vernon residents have been taxed twice. First, by the city increased property taxes, and now by the school taxes that have increased. So residents are paying more money than ever before. Yet they continue hearing that the city departments don't have any money. That creates understandable frustration from the people of Mount Vernon. People are naturally beginning to ask if taxes keep increasing and public assets like Brush Park are generating revenue. Why do we keep hearing there's no money? Again, these aren't accusations. These are questions. Ain't nobody hating. They're just having questions. And these are questions that the taxpayers of Mount Vernon deserve answer to. Because those unanswered questions, Van Lew says the city needs a forensic audit, not another press conference, not another explanation, a forensic audit, an independent examination that follows every dollar. Mutual agreements, contracts, deposits, bank records, revenue, expenses, where the money came from and where it went, whether every dollar has been properly accounted for. A forensic audit doesn't begin with assumptions. It begins with documentation. And that's exactly what Jesse Van Lew is talking about. Let's make something very clear. This isn't whether the parks should host events. Cities across America rent public facilities every day. This isn't an issue around the events. The issue is transparency. When public property generates revenue, the public deserve to know how much revenue. When taxpayers continue paying higher taxes, they deserve to know whether every available revenue source is being managed with accountability. That's not politics, brothers and sisters. That's just good government. And that is what the letter is asking for. So what happens next, brothers and sisters? Councilman Wallace has formally requested the records. His letter was copied to the city council, to the recreation department, and the comptroller's office. And now the administration has an opportunity to answer these questions with facts, with documents, with accounting records, with transparency, because transparency doesn't weaken government. Transparency strengthens public trust. Government works best when the people know the truth. If Brush Park has generated significant revenue, show the records. If that money has been properly spent, show the accounting. If the funds have benefited the taxpayers, show the documentation. Because transparency answers questions. Silence creates more questions. Councilman André Wallace has requested the records. Community activist Jesse Van Lew has called for a forensic audit. Now the people of Mount Vernon are waiting for the answers. I'm Damon K. Jones, and this is Keeping Mount Vernon Honest, where we believe the measure of leadership is truth, not spin. If you believe taxpayers deserve transparency, hit the like button. Subscribe to Black Westchester. Share this report. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Do you believe that the city should release the Brush Park financial records? Do you support a forensic audit? Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay blacktastic. Peace out.
This ain't about politics. It's about the people, the mothers, the fathers, the seniors, the children. If we pay the taxes, we deserve the truth. It's time to keep Mount Vernon honest. Keep Mount Vernon honest. The people deserve the truth. Accountability matters. That's what real leaders do. Lower the burden, raise the standard. Put the people first again. Keep Mount Vernon honest. Let integrity win. We love our city, that's why we speak. Real change starts in every street. From south side corners to the north side blocks. Everybody watching the city clock. Families trying to make ends meet. Working hard every single week. Higher taxes, tighter checks. People asking what's coming next. We need safe streets for every child. Hope instead of fear running wild. Parks that shine, neighborhoods that grow. Let the progress finally show. The people are watching. The people are praying. The people are asking, who's accountable today? Vernon honest, keep Mount Vernon honest. People deserve the truth. Accountability matters. That's what real leaders do. Lower the burden, raise the standard. Put the people first again. Keep Mount Vernon honest. Let integrity win. Strong families build strong towns. That's how real change change gets passed around. Good schools, safe parks, open doors. That's what every neighborhood is for. Respect the workers, hear their voice. Public service is a public choice. Lead with truth, don't hide the facts. Earn the trust and give it back. Government should serve the people, not the other way around. When leadership walks with honesty, the whole city stands its ground. No more division. Let's build together. No more excuses. Let's do better. Truth over spin, people over power. Now is the time. This is the hour. The people deserve the truth. Accountability matters. That's what real leaders do. Crime goes down when hope goes up. Strong families lead the way. Keep Mount Vernon honest. Let's build a better day. The city belongs to the people. Let's protect it. Let's strengthen it. Let's leave it better for the next generation. Keep Mount Vernon honest.